Vitthala. The very name feels like magic. Every time I chant it, a divine rhythm stirs within me. With each repetition, Vitthala, 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 something profound awakens in my heart. A peace, a joy beyond words. This one sacred name is a very breath of millions of devotees echoing through their hearts with endless devotion. But who is Vitthala? He is none other than our beloved Sri Krishna Paramatma. In the southern regions of India, he is lovingly called Vitthala, Vithoba or Panduranga among many other sacred names. His divine temple stands in Pandharpur, a holy town in Maharashtra where thousands of devotees gather every single day, their hearts overflowing with love, devotion and faith. But have you ever wondered how did this small town become such a sacred land? The eternal abode of Devaki Nandana? Let us embark on a divine journey through this timeless story in the first episode of our Katha Ratha series brought to you by Suryavansh Creations. I Abhishek Suryavansh, your Sarathi for today's Katha Ratha. I am presenting the story of Pandhari, the sacred abode of Rama, Krishna, Hari. In Pandharpur, Krishna looks quite different from how we usually imagine him. No flute in his hands, no peacock feather in his hair, no cows following behind. He stands with both the hands resting on his waist, the iconic form of Vitthala. In this sacred town, his beloved consort Rukmini also resides with him. Together, they are lovingly called Vithoba and Rukumai, the divine father and mother of all devotees. One popular interpretation is that the word Vit means brick in Marathi. Here Krishna is standing upon a brick, hence he earned the name Vitthala or Vithoba. The word Vitthala is also believed to be originated from Kannada. We the Kannadigas know that the Vitthala has been the most popular Ankitanama or the signature name in the Kirtanas of our great Haridasas, be it Purandara Vitthala of Purandara Dasaru, Gopala Vitthala of Gopala Dasaru or Vijaya Vitthala of Vijaya Dasaru. It raises a beautiful question: why does the Dwarakadhisha who sat upon golden throne in palaces of Dwaraka, why does the Jagatpalaka who rests upon Adishesha in the ocean of milk stand here in Pandharpur upon a simple brick? The answer, of course, for his devotee. When a little boy once declared in an unshakable faith that his Lord resides everywhere, he appeared from pillar to prove him right. When an elephant cried out in a helpless surrender, he directly rushed from Vaikunta itself to protect it from the jaws of crocodile. And so, if his devotee asked him to stand on a brick, will he not stand? Because such is his nature, the Lord who is bound by the love and devotion of his devotees. But who was that devotee? The one who made the Parthasarathi to stand upon a brick? Let's discover. According to the Sthala Purana, there was a couple named Janudeva and Satyavati who had a son named Pundalika. He was married and lived with his parents. However, he was not a great son. He and his wife treated his parents very badly. Janudeva and Satyavati, fed up with this cruelty, decided to go to Kashi. It is believed that one who dies in Kashi is freed from the cycle of birth and death. Hearing of his parents' wish, Pundalika and his wife decided to join them. A great thought, right? Actually, no. On the journey, his wife travelled on a horseback while he forced his old parents to walk. You can imagine what kind of a son he was. On their way, they reached the hermitage of a sage named Kukkutaswami, where they decided to spend the night. When Pundalika asked the Swami for the right path towards Kashi, the sage simply said, "I don't know. I have never been to Kashi." Hearing this, Pundalika remarked to Kukkutaswami in an insulting way, "You should have visited Kashi by now. All old people go to Kashi. You have not been yet?" The Swami responded to his words with a simple smile. That night, when everyone was sleeping, Pundalika heard the voices of some young women. Trying to see who they were, he saw 3 young women in the Swami's hermitage cleaning the floors, washing the sage's clothes, fetching water, and so on. He was surprised and approached them, asking who they were. They revealed they were Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati, the 3 holy rivers. Pundalika was shocked. He realized the greatness of Kukkuta Swami, understanding that when the holy rivers themselves come to his hermitage to serve him, the Swami had no need to go to any holy place. The 3 rivers then told Pundalika that he was the greatest sinner for treating his parents with such cruelty. Those words pierced his heart. He realized his mistake and deeply regretted his actions. The next morning, he went to Kukkuta Swami, fell at his feet, and begged for forgiveness. The sage blessed him with compassion. From that day, Pundalika's heart transformed. He returned home and cared for his parents with love and devotion, becoming an ideal son. Pleased by Pundalika's devotion and love for his parents, Lord Krishna came to his doorstep to bless him. The Lord knocked the door. At that moment, Pundalika was busy serving his parents. When he saw the Lord, his heart was filled with reverence. Yet, his devotion to his duty was even greater. He humbly asked the Lord to wait until he had finished serving his parents and placed a brick before him to stand upon until his duty was complete. As requested, Krishna stood on the brick. When Pundalika came out to the Lord after serving his parents, he begged the mighty Lord for forgiveness for making him wait. But the Jagannatha, extremely pleased by seeing the love and service of Pundalika towards his parents, told him to ask for a boon. Pundalika asked him to stand on the same brick forever and bless the devotees who would come to him. As per the wish of his devotee, Krishna is standing on the brick to this day along with his consort Rukmini in the mighty temple of Pandharpur, attaining the name Vitthala. The idol of the Lord there is Swayambhu, that means it was not carved by anyone. Krishna himself transformed it to the beautiful idol of Vitthala right there. This is the timeless story behind the creation of Pandhari or Pandharpur, which remains the ultimate destination for all Vitthala devotees. Located on the banks of the Chandrabhaga or popularly called river Bhima, Pandharpur attracts thousands of devotees each day. Dipped in the love for Sri Krishna, people wait in long queues to see him, constantly chanting his names Vitthala, Vithoba, Panduranga, Mauli until they see him. For every devotee, Pandharpur is not just a destination, it's the soul's homecoming. It's where devotion meets divinity and the heart overwhelmed with love finally finds peace at the feet of the Lord. In that one glimpse of Vitthala, time stands still and eternity begins. This region of our mighty Bharata witnessed many saints during the Bhakti moment who dedicated their entire lives to the Raja of Pandhari. Popular among them were Damaji Pant, Sant Tukaram, Eknath, Namadev, Sakkubai, Muktabai, and Sant Dhyaneshwar Maharaj, who composed the Gyaneshwari, a commentary on the Bhagavad Gita written in Marathi. Vitthala Rukumai has been the very soul of millions across the Deccan and the southern regions of India. Vitthala is not just a name, he is the very breath of his devotees, the pulse of their devotion. He resides eternally in the hearts of those who love him. While there are many layers to this divine tale, the true essence of Lord's manifestation is known only to him. What we share is a humble retelling, a story we discovered through our research carried forward by the love and devotion of countless generations. As Lord declares himself in Bhagavad Gita, Name viduhu suraganha prabhavam na mahashayah aham adihi devanam mahashinam cha sarvashah. Neither the celestial beings nor the great sages know my origin. I am the source from which all the gods and seers arise. In the face of such divine mystery, all we can do is surrender with faith, love, and devotion. I, Abhishek Suryavansh, your Sarathi for today's Katha Ratha, conclude this episode here by offering it to the lotus feet of Divine King and Queen of Pandharpur. We sincerely hope this story touched your heart. We would love to hear your thoughts. Please share your feedback in the comments below. If this tale resonated with you, do share it with your friends and family. Your support means world to us. That will help us to bring more such stories to life. To stay connected, subscribe to Suryavansh Creations channel and follow us on Instagram for all our upcoming works. Until we meet again in next Katha Ratha, stay blessed, stay inspired.